So as you guys finish the evening, as we said last time, teaching some of the easier phraseology of common or giant, rather. Sorry, speaking giant to Halro.
What is a long
Um,
rest?
and the night
Welcome to
before, everybody goes
campaigning.
into a rest.
It's a pain in the ass.
Waking up, this is very weird.
Some of them
Cregan,
don't get them
nothing
right away.
feels the way it's supposed to. Immediately, your danger sense spikes. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
But these should be good, but we'll see. Some inspiration that we're not doing this today. We're not fucking doing this today. That's fucking better.
You sit up. Bam. You realize nothing's right. You're on a soft bed. The sun is peeking through a window in a very nice farm cottage. You look outside and there's sheep and there's cows and it's idyllic and beautiful and picturesque and all the other adjectives that are
I don't
too
think
big
I've
for you to
had
understand.
one yet.
And getting up,
I
you
think it
realize,
took us
must be what
a month once
safe,
to get a long rest.
good night's sleep without monsters around must feel like.
Thought I was
Been so
fucking
long.
dead.
You're in the Elysian fields.
Naki, where the fuck you at, man?
Everybody else, you guys all wake up and you see the same thing. It is beautiful. The sun is cascading across the landscape. There are sheep and
I've
cows
turned Cloud up just a
grazing
little
in the
bit.
pastures. The smell of bacon and pancakes fill the air. Krangor and Letter would be asleep by the hearth. And Zealous, where the fuck are you sleeping today?
On the porch. Because I can't imagine his little farmhouse has enough beds for all of us.
He doesn't have a broom closet either.
Yeah, I'll just be on a bench on the porch.
I want bacon and pancakes. Who doesn't want bacon and pancakes? I genuinely thought he was going to be out in the barn with the surly cat, to be honest with you. So I think the bench outside is an upgrade.
Gummy, you're sat on a bench leaned up against the wall behind you, just inside the main room, across from the hearth. And very gingerly around you, Halro is preparing breakfast around Krangor and Letter. It's trying not to step on you and giving you your space, stoking the fire when it gets too low. There's coffee. And from the barn, you see a very large giantess carrying a table that is 12 feet
Big brain
by
in pain.
5
So I'm going
feet
to take a
wide,
nap.
12
Enjoy
feet
your
long by
nap.
5 feet wide. And she just plumps it down right in the middle of the great room. And Halro brings over the largest stack of pancakes you've ever seen, easily 4 feet tall. Just stack of pancakes. Well, you better eat before it gets cold. Got a long journey ahead of you. The least I could do is send you off with a full belly.
Greatly appreciated. And I'm going to try and reach for a cup of coffee.
It's just, there's a urn on the table. You pour yourself a cup of coffee. It smells amazing. It's like when you get that really good like Arabica that like it's not the Starbucks bullshit. This is like mom and pop coffee shop level.
Yeah. Like it's got that nice little oil film on top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
sorry, there's one more thing. There's a jug of cream on the table and heaps of like basically it's brown sugar. It's sugar in the raw.
I'm going to take plates and get food for everyone. Like, get a plate, put some pancakes on it, hand it out, until everybody has food.
So funny enough, they don't have plates. What they have is they've taken wood slabs, and those are the plates that they use. They have little pegs on the bottom of them, so they're like up about a half an inch from the table.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Plates break and giants aren't careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hand out put a slab of wood next to everybody's seat, start doling out the pancakes. How many do you give everybody?
I'm gonna ask everyone how many they want as I'm handing them out.
Oh, see, you could have totally just like, give Zealous 1, give Cregan 1.
Zealous doesn't
joking.
need to eat. He doesn't get a
No,
pancake.
I'm not. I don't want food. I don't feel like eating this morning.
I'm gonna bring your goddamn demon back. Chip her up. Somebody get him
It's
a
too bright and
Xanax.
cheery here. I'm depressed.
I'm gonna look at the druid and be like, do you know of any concoctions that are for like happiness? Like any teas that might bring a little bit of joy?
You know, I do have some tea that gives you a little funny feeling inside, makes you smile, whether you want to or not.
Yeah, can I have some of that?
Yeah.
It's not too much trouble.
1 second. Let me go to my shelf of all the shit.
You're gonna like forcefully pour it down Zealous's throat.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna drink that?
Gummy, I don't have it with me, but I will give it to you in your inventory. And he will hand you over a potion of smiling. Yes, that's a real D&D thing. It's actually a wand of smiling, but we're going to do a potion.
I mean, Juan, then he wouldn't have a choice.
And just like a health potion, this just has to make contact with him. You don't have to drink it. Because in case y'all didn't know, you could just throw a health potion, break it on somebody, and they get the healing from it. You don't have to drink it.
Would they take damage from the glass shards?
If the DM's feeling like a particularly big dick that day, yeah.
Oh, they feel better.
You take 2 points of damage and heal 6.
So the answer is yes.
So I'm gonna pour another cup of coffee. I'm gonna look at Ginger, be like, "Hey, Ginger, Cregan, be like, hey, Cregan, you still got some of that Dwarvish whiskey?"
No.
Damn, would have been nice this morning. I'm gonna go out to the porch where Zealous is, and I was like, "Got 3 options for you, or 2 options for you. Can wake up and perk up with coffee, or I have something else that might make you happy for a while." And I'm gonna drink my coffee. I mean, I am the healer. This is what I'm describing for you this morning.
When?
You had a rough day.
Oh.
You know, you had a rough day yesterday. You
I
died.
suppose I could have some coffee.
What I do, I
So you
heal
don't want
people.
the happy juice?
No, I'm good.
So Icarus, you tuck the potion back into your pocket, just in case.
Let me know
Hand him
when
over
you
a cup
want
of
some.
coffee.
Here you go.
Zealous, the coffee smells amazing. There's nothing. It's black, nothing in it, as far as you know. Do you drink it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
You feel warm inside. Could be the coffee.
Ugh.
Could be the beans grown here on the farm locally. Could just be the fact that it's warm liquid inside of your cold dead body. We don't know. Your
feels
unfeeling
gross.
heart feels warm, Zealous.
So where I'm eating at, would I have clear vision of the front door?
Yeah.
Is it open to where I can see Zealous?
It's a barn door, so it slides open, and he didn't say he closed it. So Gummy walking outside would have opened the door and left it open.
I'm just sitting there with coffee covered in dew.
How far away would you say I am from Zealous?
Probably about 40 feet.
I would like to throw a pancake at Zealous's face.
Are you gonna
Oh my
like
God.
chuck it? Or are you gonna like frisbee it at him?
I want to chuck it. I want it to splat on his face.
Like
Roll
when
it
they
up.
slice the
syrup.
cheese to babies, you're just gonna.
Like, yep. Like
Yep,
syrup and
okay.
everything.
Oh my god.
Do I get to roll a survival check?
I see Cregan readying this, and I'm just like, Letter, you want some bacon?
Oh, Zealous. First off, roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's not good.
Just doling out pancakes and now they're being
Oh.
used as weaponry.
I mean, you could have made a deck save, but you didn't see it coming. And just like the side back of your head, just pancake, syrup, butter.
Oh,
And
almost like
you,
when my face pancaked into the ground when you dropped me.
Good morning. Oh, we're still on that. We're still there. Okay. All right.
Put a sprinkle some happy juice on
I
Zealous.
brought you breakfast.
Ignis, sitting across from you, Cregan, sees the throw, gives you a nod, smirks, and goes, "You think that's good? Watch this." And she's gonna try to throw one at him too. And she has a +8. So
Oh god.
this time you can make a deck save.
Okay.
And it whips like you can smell the syrup as it whips by your head. And she goes, "That's funny. I used to be the best at pancake throwing when I was a young lady at court.
Wait, that's a game.
Isn't everything?
I want to win it now.
Well, are you the best?
Damn right.
You should practice."
Roger.
But I'm telling you, I, for years, was the champion food fight person at the fire court. At least until
Okay.
Dad stopped it.
Well, now, hearing that, I wanted to be fancy and throwing an Icarus.
I'm still just dishing out pancakes, by the way.
You drop one down, he flings it, you just drop another one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be fancy about it. Like I'm behind the back, so I'll roll this at disadvantage if that's what.
So
if you want to do that.
Krangor went from being a balloon to a hopper. Just reloading.
Eat your
Reloading.
fucking food, Cregan. Why are you throwing it?
Shit.
Icarus, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Very dexterous.
Oh.
So you see the pancake coming at you, and you go to reach out to grab it, ninja, and you miss it, and it ends up in your mouth.
I'm still eating it.
It's almost, is that bad or is that double points right there?
I believe that would be double points, she says. You
That's
got it in his
amazing.
mouth. That's good.
Cregan, did you meant to?
Totally. Good catch. Proud of you. No, I'll eat the rest of my pancakes.
Zealous, do you have prestidigitation?
I don't, but I do have shape water.
Fair enough. There's a trough outside with a well pump. You can cash. Is that a cantrip or is that a spell?
It's a cantrip. I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
shape water into like do a hand that wipes the syrup off my face.
You put this nice blue, clearish water hand comes to your face and wipes, and it comes away brown and buttery. You are clean.
Zealous could casually just create like a water bubble around himself, and because he doesn't have to breathe, he could just look
That's
like he's
true.
suffocating himself. But he's gonna be always clean.
He would. He doesn't have to breathe.
He that forever drowns. That's so zealous.
Well, that was a very interesting breakfast tradition, Ignis. What Giantkin do? And she's like, only the best kind of Giantkin.
Damn right.
The two toddlers come out, and they immediately just hands over fist, like reaching over Krangor, trying to get pancakes. And Krangor, they're a little taller than you and a lot bigger, like thicker.
I just hand him
So-
the pancakes.
They hit you full bore run. You take about 2 stagger steps to the left. You're like, fine, here, shit. Did not think we'd have that much fun with pancakes. Halro sipping his coffee, watching everything with a smirk on his face. It's good to be back. Thank you again, everybody, for bringing me back. I can't ever repay you. But unfortunately, I feel like Kaga is going to get a little surly if you don't get him his ingredients sooner rather than later.
Agreed. I think we're going to set out today to go and return Kaga his ingredients. And he'll be glad to know that you'll be able to be in contact with him again, which is nice. We're glad you're here.
Me too.
And while he's saying that, I have just for the sake of understanding, I have taken out a napkin because I assume that that the cocktail napkins that I had were like the nice bigger ones, like almost dinner sized napkins. And I've taken my dagger and I've cut an X and I have made myself a makeshift poncho as to not get syrup on my fluff. Because that, in my thought, would be hell to try to remove. So
Oh God. Yeah.
yeah,
What?
think about that. So I drop cloth. That's about where I'm at.
That's why I don't blow bubble gum, because fuck, man, getting it out of the beard would be a bitch. So you cut yourself a poncho and you tuck into your breakfast. Um,
Poncho.
huh?
Poncho.
Poncho. And sure enough, the poncho, you're very dexterous with your rapiers, therefore I imagine you'd be pretty good at eating food, unlike the rest of us. You get none on your poncho and none on your fur.
Perfect.
Surprisingly enough, when you guys are done eating, there's still like a foot and a half of pancakes left. Halvaro sits back once again. Well, I really wish you wouldn't go, but the kids have taken a liking to you. But I'll take good care of them. And please feel free if you're ever in the neighborhood, come back, visit. We'd love to see you.
I ask the druid if he would as I'm finishing up my food, could you come and walk with me for a second?
Of course. He refills his coffee cup.
And
Meet
as
you at the door.
we step away, I dig in my pack and I go, I understand that taking care of this family is highly important to you. And
Very.
that protecting them is of the utmost importance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give him one of my tickets to the morning rail and explain that if there's ever a time that they need a quick escape, to put the family on board and they can bring them to us if they were to need.
This is like a train.
It's
It
yes.
goes everywhere.
Yes. And tell them, mention me and say that you got it from me. And then you'll at least forever have a way for them to get and for all of you to get out. I would hate
Like a
for this
safety
place
plan.
to get destroyed, but and having an exit plan just in case. The dude had a really big dragon, is all I'm saying.
He did. Ember Fires. That's what Ignis said his name was. It's not to be trifled with. He's been around longer than any giant of their clan has been around. He predates their clan. Some would say he's ancient.
So I'll mark off one of my tickets.
I appreciate the gift and the added safety. You really didn't have to do that. I mean, I appreciate it, of course. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I've taken enough from you.
No, we can't stay here forever. And everybody can have the greatest of plans, but sometimes shit can sneak up on you when you least expect it. So if you get caught off guard and you have no other choice, of course, fight for what is yours. Of course, do that. But now you have a last-ditch effort.
Well, I wish there was something I have an idea. And he rushes off into the barn and comes back with a sack full of wool. Seem like the crafty type. And this wool, when knitted into a garment, will protect you from any element, hot or cold, up to negative 100 degrees and 200 degrees, whatever they use for Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Seems like it would help some way, shape, or form. I don't know where you're headed off to, but it's the best I can do. It's the most magical thing that I have here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. It's not much.
No, it wasn't necessary at all. I mean, but I appreciate it.
And so I will add to your inventory bag of magic wool, and you can make that into a anything you really want to. Depending on the use, it should be a major garment, so like a shirt or pants or like a cloak or something. But there's enough to make one of those, and like I said, it will protect from extreme cold and extreme heat.
Cloud,
Yes.
do you think the fire giants would have seen snow?
Like in it from the distance, maybe, but not like
Or like
around
up close in person?
them. No.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my snow globe and I'm gonna shake it.
As you do, from inside, you're at the table, you shake your snow globe, and you look, and in the window, you see small snowflakes beginning to fall. And after the course of a few minutes, the immediate area, I'd say give or take, 100 yards, is blanketed in snow. The kids squeal with glee, and their pancakes forgotten, jump up from the table and rush outside. And they, in their excitement, their flame burns brightly, and they have fun with like a couple minutes, like probably an hour worth of just trying to scoop up snow and touch it, and then it melts. They scoop up some more, and it melts, and they are having a blast. The rest of you see this, and I don't know, I would think it would make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Okay, there's that. All right, guys. So after a few minutes of watching the kids play in the snow, what do you guys want to do?
While we're preparing to like get ready to leave, I'm gonna try to go to the druid and ask if he has any like extra vegetables that he might sell to me. Turnips, stuff like that. It's
Um,
been 2 days. I'm pretty sure Poe has eaten the 20-something pounds.
fair enough. He pulls out a bag of carrots, 10-pound bag of carrots. He goes, I have these. They're from before I died, apparently. I haven't really had much time to check the harvest, but you can have these.
Would you let me pay for them? I mean, I'm sure you have 2 new mouths to feed that might come expensive at a later time.
No, you've done enough. And to be fair, the food here is plentiful, and no matter the size of those mouths and how big they're going to grow up to be, I will always have food for them.
Fair enough.
I'm not the most powerful druid, but I can produce from the ground better than most.
I've seen that. This is an oasis.
I try. It's been a life of this. My parents before me struck ground on the house 70 years ago, and we've been refining this area ever since. I actually left to join the local Druids Grove over outside of Daggerford, and they taught me how to cultivate and how to tease growth from Mother Earth. I feel like it's come a long way in the 10 years since.
A weird question. When my son ever comes of a little bit of age, do you mind if I bring him to see this? Like I said, this is a beautiful sight.
No, I wouldn't mind at all. Children should see that
No, it's a
magic
boy.
doesn't solve everything,
What if it's a
and that we can
girl?
make our own life for us with
Oh
a little bit
no.
of help. And sometimes farms are great for children because it teaches them all about the smaller things in life and how to slow down, which is something that I feel a lot of people don't know how to do. So please, definitely bring your son by.
Thank you. And like try and shake his hand, go for a handshake, which
I'll
would be
shake
like
it.
this.
Mm-hmm.
and start walking back towards the group. I'm gonna take out for the carrots from the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Give the rest to Poe. Hand to the letter. There's carrots. Think
Thank
she
you.
might enjoy some.
I appreciate the carrots.
And I'm gonna give 2 to Zangzor.
Sangzor gobbles him down immediately, and his coat, his fur looks clean and straightened, and all the little things that goats pick up as they walk through the land have been basically, he looks like he's just got a comb job. Everything's clean. Poe, you feel a very heavy weight in your pack, and Poe climbs out, and he is easily another 50 pounds heavier.
Boy.
What did you do? Those were really good carrots, but it made me get bigger. I can't fit your pack anymore. I have to walk now. Fuck, got myself there. Excuse me. And he is easily the size of a grown-up giant panda from like the zoo.
Would he still be able to ride? Like, would he be able to ride on top of Zangzor? Would Zangzor be able to handle both of us?
I don't. It's,
What the fuck kind of totem pole shit are you trying to do here, Gummy?
yeah, I know. Mandy, how much do you know how much giant pandas weigh? About give or take a couple hundred pounds.
A full-size giant panda. I mean, an average human being could. I mean, they maybe weigh like 220 to 250 if it's a male.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then yeah. It could both fit on Sangzor and he could ride. It's going to be very awkward.
I thought his pack, because it was given to me by the dragon, would automatically grow with him.
I don't. Dragon?
That is factual.
Oh, then never mind.
I wasn't going
Retcon.
to correct you, though.
Comes back in the pack.
Dude, I am so accurate.
Can-
Max weight for giant pandas is 280, so like I'm pretty fucking close.
Damn.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
I'm impressed.
I kind of do want him like riding around a little bit, walking around.
You already said the bag thing. He's in the bag.
He hasn't got enough exercise.
1 second, guys. Okay. All right. So he's back in the pack. He's grown full sized. Letter, you have 2 carrots.
Yes.
Are you going to save them or eat one?
Do I notice that Sangzor looks clean?
You notice
Or this giant
Sangzor
panda?
looks clean. And you've also seen Poe pop out and he has grown.
So I'm sitting there, leaning by the cart. Cragor? Is he by me at all? Because we're geared up.
Yes.
So, I made that one look clean. I made that one fatter. I'm really... I do it. I eat the carrot. Fuck it.
And the hair around your ankle regrows.
Thank God.
Do I notice?
Roll your perception check. Yeah, you notice.
I don't say anything. I'm just like, hey, oh, Lutter, by the way,
Well, hello. Hey, Sav.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
And I dig around in my pack and I pull out a spool of ribbon. It's this nice purple, like a deep purple ribbon, and it's got gold trimming on the sides. And I hand it to her.
Where did you get this?
I picked it up while we were in town. It's for your gifts. You gotta have
Perfect.
fancy ribbon for gifts.
I had the blue ribbon, but this is better. This is way better. This is. Oh, they're not even gonna know. They don't even know. And just maniacally walk away. Thank you. By the way, turn around, forgetting I didn't say thank you. I appreciate it.
I have removed it from my inventory.
So, getting your things together. There's nothing anybody else wants to do at the farmstead.
Do we have an hour?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then I will have summoned my raven back again.
Okay, so he's gonna come back on the trip.
Okay.
You guys mount your various modes of transportation,
Leo.
and Letter, out of the corner of your eye, before you hop on the Griffin,
Yes.
you see Cregan, and in the a ways away from him, like 10 feet or so away from him, on Sangzor, you see Icarus.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a thought to yourself of how to best use this time. And then you hop on the Griffin, I assume.
No. I'm gonna tell Kragor, I think I have some stuff to do. I have a feeling. You know me, how he's just one of those gut feelings that hurts.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll be within earshot if you need me.
All right. I appreciate it.
So you take off. The party begins to walk down their various modes of transportation, walk down the path away from the homestead towards the river to follow it back to Daggerford. Letter, where are you hopping on at?
What's the order here of movement? Who's who? Because Zealous is on the cart.
Yep.
I'm assuming Cregan would be in the front.
Yep.
And, Icarus is towards the back, or are you ahead of the cart?
I'd try to stay in back of the cart, because Zealous might break the cart.
I'll be with Cregan.
All right. So you hop onto the back of Chuck.
Nope, I'm on his
Mhm.
shoulder. I
You're on his
used to
shoulder.
get up on Chuck and then hop on his shoulder.
All right.
And as we're rocking, I'll say so. Have any plans for those cookies of yours? They seem to be multiplying overnight.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's the weirdest
Weird.
thing.
As she says that, Cregan, you very secretly open up your mess kit, and there are now 3 cookies.
Fuck! It's like you know somehow. No. But no, I'm kind of cooking something up. I don't know exactly yet. Really, I just got it for me as insurance for him to quit fucking trying to watch me sleep like a weirdo.
But you already hit him with the pancake. You're not done yet?
That was me being nice. He needed something to eat, so I figured he needed a pancake.
So what happens
So I'm just-
after he needs his memories, though? Do you think maybe he needs them?
At some point, probably.
And when do you think that would be?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
So
not, you know me, I'm not really a planner. I'm kind of a...
I understand that, and I don't have a problem
Yeah.
with you not being a planner. What my question, because what I'm trying to figure out is that he's the first person that we've had in our group that
Mhm.
has lost our memories. So when I get your
Yeah.
memories,
Yeah.
I guess I'll just wait and hold them against you. That's what I think that you're teaching me of how I'm going to handle this situation, right?
So I'm gonna lose
Okay,
my
I
memories?
gotta go, and I bounce away. I bounce backwards onto the cart.
1 second. Cregan, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh God. I'm not inspiring.
The-
Nope.
The words echo into your head of the, was that a threat? Was that a promise? Was she just talking to you? And you're going to spend the next couple miles just contemplating what you've just
It was
gotten yourself into.
1000% a threat.
You're convinced it was a
I
threat.
just
It was
see
a fucking
Gregan going
threat.
like mental warfare. This bitch is insane.
I'm just fucking. I'm probably about to give her some goddamn cookies, but